Okay, this is a video on how I found out how to once and for all get rid of spider mites. I know it's a couple other videos on YouTube. They all is pretty good, but this right here, I'm putting my money on the best way. I'm just gonna make this video real quick. I know some people got a short attention span. They can't sit through a fucking 8-minute video thinking it's some bullshit. But no, you really have problems with spider mites, you need to really listen up to what I'm saying. I mean, after 3 minutes, you don't like what I'm saying, you stop watching. But okay, the first problem is heat. That's the problem in most people's rooms is heat. That's why. I mean, because they breathe in high temperatures. What I notice is this, like all your ductwork, you should have insulated ductwork. I repeat, all your ductwork should be insulated. Why? Because that is to stop some of the heat in the room. The second step, I use tin tape. This right here, simple everyday tin tape. What the tin tape for? I will explain to you what the tin tape is for. You take the tin tape and you wrap it around all your lights where the openings is at. Not where the ductwork hook up at, but where your door, your glass door open at, that rim right there, all the way on all 4 sides of the lights, yes, because heat escapes from right there, going into your room, causing your heat levels to go up. Second thing when it comes to heat, most people's rooms are too small. You're going to need like a commercial grade air conditioner to control your room. Them standard uprights do not work. What? Bringing up your temperature, and then if you get spider mites, you're making a perfect environment for them. You need to go with like a Raheem. They make a commercial grade air conditioner that you actually can do your house with. It's sort of like the central air unit you usually be outside, but it's an upright commercial grade model that Raheem makes. They usually sell at Home Depot that you can put in your room. Now I'm gonna get into the chemicals. All right. First thing first is like, okay, your standard thing is your neem oil. Okay, the neem oil is, I mean, it works, but it's more of a preventive from what I noticed. Like somebody that had hundreds of fucking spider mites, the neem oil is like something you use before you get spider mites. And then like people say it kills their plant. Well, let me tell you this, what you might not know about the neem oil. Yes, it affects some plants different, but if your room is too hot, you spray neem oil on your damn plants, you're gonna burn them up. I mean, you can put it on at night. I mean, it helps, but most jackasses don't. They put it on while their lights is blaring. Their room temperature probably 85 degrees, and you wonder why you can't get rid of spider mites and you killing your fucking plants. Now, the second ingredient, the second thing I learned to use, this is like the main ingredient if you ever tried the knockout spray, the Perithian. I mean, it works pretty good. I mean, but like I said, if you got a shitload of spider mites, it's like a little bit too little, too late. You know what I'm saying? Now, what like I've been hearing rave reviews on is the Mighty Wash. The Mighty Wash works, okay, but let me tell you about this stuff right here. I don't have nothing bad to say about it, but okay, when you're using it, same rules apply like how you spraying anything. You spray it when your lights is off, or spray it, then cut your lights off using your lights to see. But the Mighty Wash, I mean, you got to make sure you put enough on the leaves. Like you spray it and then you see like it just be like some like sparkly like shiny spots on the leaf. Not like it's destroying the leaves whatever, but you can tell the spots where it's at. Okay, so well it works. But then you got, say you spray it a few times and then you only cover 50% of the leaf. Well, a spider might come out, it eats that spot. The spider mite's not fucking stupid. It know, hey, something's right here. I'm gonna call across this, find a spot where the spray is at. So you figure all the little spots you spray, you know, they're not going to, you know, eat or whatever. Now, so I had to talk. It took me weeks and weeks to figure this out, though. But the number one thing right here, please listen up. This right here, I have no problem out of this. This right here is called Floramite. You get it off of Amazon. Anywhere between $100 and $200. And right here, 8-ounce bottle like this makes up to 100 gallons. Yes, it's expensive, but trust me, it works. I mean, we told somebody that had probably 35% of the plants attacked by fucking spider mites. I mean, you go in one time, you spray with this shit right here, you mix up, I think it was like a quarter teaspoon to a gallon. You can look at the instructions to be specific. And I mean, I sprayed one time, and oh my god, this shit is wonderful. I mean, read up on this, do your research up on this. I mean, use caution when you're using it. But Floramite, this is the number one thing right here. Trust me. I mean, Mighty Wash is okay. I mean, I'm not hating on Mighty Wash. I mean, good product, whatever. I mean, all these products works to a point, you know. But, I mean, you apply them 3 things, and, I mean, you might get your temperature now. Some of you, I mean, you can't use hood. Use a cool tube, you know. use the light that's in the glass too. That way it knocks down most of the heat in your room. I mean, but right, I'm telling you right here, this is the number one thing right here. Go out and get you some of this, this fluorite. I mean, like from all the other stuff I tried, you know, I was always scared to put on my plants. You know, I spray one plant, come back the next day, make sure it ain't kill the plant. This right here, I just took it in the room and went ape shit with it. And I ain't have like no problems out of it. I mean, I even texted on some plants where I seen spider mites, you know, crawling on top of the leaves, just starting to web up. They was like, it's horrible. I went, sprayed this shit, came back a couple hours, gone. But make sure you spray a decent amount. Don't do, go get one. I usually go get one of them sprayers, 2-gallon sprayers. You get them at like Home Depot, Lowe's, Menards. They're like $30. Put them in there, use the sprayer. I mean, that way you can spray a good amount out, pump it up about 5-6 times. You could probably, I don't know how big your plants is, but you could do about 12 plants. Under leaves, everything. But when you spray with this, like another thing I tell people too, I spray everything with this. I spray my floor, I spray my ceiling, I spray the pots, sticks, nets, everything. Anything, any surface I can find in the room pretty much that I figure something could crawl up on, I spray. I go ape shit with this spray. I mean, yes, people don't want to play what it costs, so look, buy it and then, you know, mix up a gallon. You know, you remember you can mix up 100 gallons with this. So you do the math. Charge somebody fucking $50 and sell them a gallon or whatever, or charge them $50 to come spray their room. So right there, I don't know, you've seen other stuff on YouTube, but I'm telling you right now, this is the best shit out, and the only way you can get this is ordering it. I mean, some garden shops might, I heard like some garden shops, hell, like they'll try to sell it already pre-mixed up with, which is not bad at all too, cause like, I mean, I bought, this is way too much for me, cause I mean, you only need one treatment per session, you know what I'm saying? So you only need to spray this shit once per 4 months or whatever. So I mean, and there's another product somebody was telling me about called Avid. I think it's spelled as AVID. I hear it's good too. I haven't tried it yet, but it's kind of expensive. It actually comes in like the neem oil bottle, but it's something like the fluorite or whatever. But this is the top secret, the stuff like the big time growers over Amsterdam, Europe, different countries, you know, where like it's big time grow operation. This is what they use right here. I'm tired of hearing people talking about, well man, you gotta have your room clean to get rid of spider mites. Man, I done had damn rooms wrapped from fucking floor to ceiling with damn plastic, put foggers in there, bleach with mop, never had no plants in the room. Got plants, put them in there, month later, spider mites, dude. Well, did you check the plants before you get in there? Yeah, but shit, it's microscopic. They could have been on a plant. You never know. A whole month, yeah, I think so. The average growth cycle, you say you're going 4 months. You got plenty of time for fucking spider mites to get in your damn room. I mean, all it takes is one, and then if you vegging, and you know, it's how you look, man. So look up on that. I mean, all these products is great. The Mighty Wash, the Perithium, the neem oil, and another thing with all I forgot to mention too is you need to do a soil drench. I think the product was Aqua Max. Yeah, you mix it with your water, and what it is, so your plant absorb it. So say if all this doesn't work, spider mites slip by, they bite the plant, then they die. So I have my boy come pour that too. So now I'm all set. But any one of these products, but look, get the money. It's worthwhile. Keep in mind this costs some money. But then you can make up to 100 gallons of it. And I mean, in a lifetime, you ain't gonna use 100 gallons of this. 1 gallon will last you a couple years. I don't know exactly what the shelf life is, but I had it. I mean, and I had no problems with it. And it's the true one-hitter quitter right here. Thank you. Any questions, comments, please leave it below. Some of y'all gonna say I'm full of shit. Whatever. Hey, this works. Bye.